Hi guys, this is Ollie. I'm sure all of the global fans are waiting for the comeback of BTS this year. Meanwhile, their oldest members Jin and J-Hope have already completed their military service and are back in action. J-Hope is set to kick off his solo tour in Seoul on February 28th, performing 31 shows across 15 cities, including Osaka and Chicago. Meanwhile, Jin is receiving a great response with his solo album Happy. Recently, the OST Close to You from the drama When the Stars Gossip has been gaining immense love too. Let's all enjoy Jin's soothing voice.
Asking the stars every night to take me where you are. No matter how long it takes, no matter how far you are.
The OSTs in Korean drama are not just background music. They work like magic, bringing out emotions and bringing scenes of the drama to life. Let's take a look at the best K-drama OSTs selected by Billboard Korea. First up is Sweet Night by BTS V. It's one of the most successful OSTs in history, topping iTunes charts in 190 countries. The song is from the Itaewon Class OST, and you probably know that V personally wrote, composed, and produced it.
Oh, my pillow can get me tired.
Time magazine praised V's vocals and the acoustic guitar melody. There's even an article covering the song's massive success. And also, V will be back soon. Next is OST from Squid Game Season 2, the song called To You. The song won the grand prize at the 1989 College Music Festival, and even 35 years later, it continues to inspire hope and courage in many people. Remember? This song perfectly matched the intense, high-stakes moments in Squid Game Season 2. Next up is IU with Give You My Heart. This song from Crash Landing on You deeply moved viewers, and IU's voice perfectly captured the emotions of the drama. Recognized by Billboard as the #1 Korean artist, IU is highly acclaimed as both an actress and a musician. In 2025, she is set to return to dramas and connect with global fans. Looking forward to her next big move. Also, don't miss the OST from Goblin, alias I Will Go to You Like the First Snow, and the OST from Mr. Sunshine by Park Hyo-shin, The Day. Enjoy! Yet again, while Korean drama and OSTs from these dramas are continuing to gain love all over the world, North Korea is becoming more and more isolated. It's been 3 years since the Russia-Ukraine war began. North Korea, emphasizing its alliance with Russia, has been supplying various weapons, including missiles and artillery shells. Last year, over 10,000 North Korean soldiers were reportedly deployed to Russia, and in just 3 months, around 4,000 casualties have been recorded. Both North Korea and Russia have yet to officially acknowledge the deployment of North Korean troops. However, it's becoming increasingly clear that Kimjongun is sending young soldiers to a foreign land as cannon fodder in exchange for foreign currency. Russia is reportedly paying foreign soldiers who participate in the war around $2,000 a month per person. As of the 5th month of deployment, North Korea is estimated to have secured over $100 million. However, whether that money actually reaches the soldiers or their families remains uncertain. Kim-jongun is mobilizing every possible means to secure foreign currency for his regime. According to the recent RFA report, the number of North Koreans who traveled to Russia last year increased by a staggering 12 times. This has raised suspicion that North Korean workers may have been illegally sent to Russia. Such overseas labor deployment violates the UN Security Council's sanctions resolutions against North Korea. Beyond deploying troops to support an invasion and illegally dispatching workers, Kim Jong-un's regime is also engaged in international crimes such as hacking, counterfeiting, and drug trafficking, all to fund nuclear missile development and sustain his dictatorship. North Korea is drifting further from being a normal state and instead becoming an isolated pariah in the international community. Unlike North Korea, South Korea is expanding its global connections and increasing its global influence. In February 2024, South Korea established diplomatic ties with Cuba, a country long considered a brother nation to North Korea. By January 2025, South Korea will further strengthen cooperation by opening an embassy in Havana. You have probably heard about the recent collapse of Assad's dictatorship in Syria, a country once referred to as the North Korea of the Middle East. Following its diplomatic breakthrough with Cuba, South Korea is now in talks to establish ties with Syria as well. If South Korea establishes diplomatic relationships with Syria, another former ally of North Korea, this will hold importance on the global level. If diplomatic ties with Syria are established, South Korea will have formal relations with every UN member state except North Korea, further strengthening its global influence. Meanwhile, North Korea continues to rely on its military ties with Russia, becoming increasingly isolated on the world stage. Even its former brother nations, Cuba and Syria, are turning away, and its once strong alliance with China has also weakened. While South Korea continues to touch hearts all over the world with their K-drama and K-OSTs, expanding their relationships and diplomatic ties all over the world, North Korea is drifting further away from being a normal state. North Korea continues to pursue nuclear development while trying to evade international sanctions. But in reality, this path is only deepening its isolation. Meanwhile, North Korean citizens continue to suffer from severe human rights violations and economic hardships. The country's ongoing nuclear development and missile provocations pose a severe threat to both Northeast Asia and global peace. For North Korea to become a truly normal state, it must adhere to international norms, cooperate with global community, and choose the path of peace. Hopefully, they will come to realize this. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was interesting. I will bring more interesting topics for discussion in our future videos. I'll see you next time. Until then, 안녕!